Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson, who's running for governor, I mean, this guy's slated to win, was a regular at an adult film shop in the 90s. And so much so, he was there doing his thing. We're going to get into that. It's not pleasant. Bought the staff pizza, was there multiple times a week, put him a full mask. Now, I'm only bringing this to the attention of the masses because of the hypocrisy of the politician. You see, as an adult, you get to enjoy your adulthood. And there's nothing illegal about the adult store. But see, he opposes them. He calls individuals who frequent them heathens. Even referenced that maybe they shouldn't be here walking among us. So for that reason, Mark Robinson, I'm going to go ahead and put all your business out. Republican Mark Robinson is running for governor in North Carolina, is the lieutenant governor. But 3 decades ago, he was seemingly running for pawn shop customer of the year. According to multiple people in the 1990s, Robinson was a regular at the North Carolina 24/7 porn shop called Gents, where he would show up 5 nights a week. I mean, that's called dedication.
Real.
5 nights, sir. You didn't have a girlfriend, nothing. 5 nights a week. That's basically that's your partner now. The porn shop is your lover. All right. Robinson was a regular at this 24/7 porn shop. And he would show up 5 nights a week to watch videos in the private booth. This is according to New York Magazine and witnesses. The private booth was really, really private. In the 1990s and early 2000s, the evangelical Christian used to go to the pornography store a lot. That's according to a former employee at 24-hour porn video shops in Greensboro, who spoke with the North Carolina investigative website, The Assembly. He says Robinson was coming in to watch videos in a private booth as many as 5 nights a week. The man, Louis Money, said that at one of the stores he worked at, Gents, patrons could buy videos for $50 each or preview them in private booths for $8. Before I finish this, sir, we're here because you're cheap. You could have just bought the videos for $50. I'm just trying, I'm saying, man, that the economy that you saved is not worth the PR you about to get. So he took the cheaper option. So he paid the $8 and did his business in a private booth. Every night that I worked, which would have been 5 nights a week, I saw Mark. Damn. The man was basically a coworker. Mark Robinson was basically an employee. He was there every day this man worked. All right. He was spending a good amount of money. Robinson previewed at least 2 tapes a night per money. 5 other customers and employees confirmed Robinson's frequent presence. One said Robinson would even bring pizza for the fellas. With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show. Lieutenant Governor, you didn't have any real friends to bring pizza to? All right. It gets sadder by the moment. So Robinson's campaign responded. Let's go ahead and put that up. Campaign spokesperson described the Assembly's report as, "This is bull-ish." End quote.
There you go. That's it.
In his memoir, Robinson Robinson wrote that he was only guilty of bad money management, and that, quote, when I had money and I should have been putting it in the bank or spending it on essentials, I was just throwing the money away. No, sir. I promise you, the people at the pawn shop were very happy with you patronizing the company. That wasn't throwing it away. That's called transfer of wealth. So between 1998 and 2003, the lieutenant governor, now running for governor, Robinson's family filed for bankruptcy 3 times. 3 times. While everyone interviewed by the assembly said they liked Robinson, his porn era was dragged back to the surface after Money made a rock music video in August called "The Lieutenant Governor Owes Me Money." That's the name of the song. And because it's the title of a song, you can't even sue him for defamation. It's a beautiful artistic thing. According to Money, Robinson purchased hundreds of bootleg porn compilations that Money made, though he forgot to pay him the $25 for the last one. Lieutenant Governor, sir, are you starting to see a pattern here? Okay. If you just would have paid Mr. Money his $25. Sir, you got some friends, man. Honestly, bro, I would have cash apped that to him for you. So you don't have to go through this and your family and everything else. It's embarrassing. This man have made a whole damn song and video about you owing him money for some bootleg porn. And you stand against the industry. You say that those individuals are heathens. You judge them. You have righteous indignation. Call yourself a holy Christian man. What would Jesus do? There's more. Republicans have long been obsessed with pornography as part of their moral crusades in America. At least Robinson, according to his former friend, put his money where his mouth is. In this decade, the ex was able to instead likely help the candidate with the Barstool Bro vote. The response from the campaign spokesperson was, "Oh, them? This is bullish." End quote. Jackson, this is why the higher beings, the aliens, don't visit us, sir.
Yeah, exactly. Because they know we're just gonna go in circles endlessly,
right?
And you know the human beings' ability to project is really incredible, because so much of the right wing and their rhetoric and their narratives and their policy agenda is just projection. That's all it is.
Yep, that's
Whether
right.
it be with pornography or the fact that, people are in the closet and they just, everything in their ideology tells them it's wrong. So it's like that suppression and that self-denial causes them to do things like get down in airport bathrooms. What's the name? He was a senator, I
Yep,
think.
I remember that years back.
Yeah. Like you can't get a hotel, you can't get a motel, you can't go to your house. You got to do this in an airport in a public restroom because suppression will get to you. But it's just projection. Because, like anything in moderation, whether it be sex, pornography, any type of drug you could do, alcohol, you know what I'm saying? You got to know yourself. But most people who partake in these activities don't necessarily go too far with it. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But it's like, we have to outlaw this. Like, I think you're just kind of speaking for yourself right now, because for the most part, most people get along just fine with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we wouldn't be talking about this at all if Mark Robinson wasn't such a hypocritical douchebag.
That's right. That's the part.
So he's just a really stupid guy, and he deserves this type of ridicule.
Yeah, and naturally, he ain't gonna say anything.